Echoes of Deception. I'm not sure why I'm writing this down on paper instead of my computer. Maybe it's to clear my head, to sort out what's been happening. Lately, things have felt off. It started with the isolation in this basement apartment, no windows, just a droning silence broken by the hum of machines. I've been buried in my programming project, losing track of time and contact with everyone. No responses to messages, no calls answered. Feeling cramped and needing human contact, I ventured out. It was eerie, a late-night atmosphere in broad daylight, as if time had folded in on itself. I tried calling a friend, Amy, seeking reassurance. Initially, wrong numbers and eerie silences on the other end unnerved me. Eventually, I connected with her, but something felt amiss. Her supposed party backdrop was silent. The next day, hoping for normalcy, I found myself confronted by a storm instead of sunlight. Frustrated, I wandered upstairs, seeking distraction. The upper floors were as silent and empty as the basement. Lightning briefly illuminated the hallway, sparking irrational fears. Curiosity drove me to set up a webcam to monitor the basement hallway from my room. After a nerve-wracking sprint to set up the camera, all I saw was mundane emptiness. Disappointed, I stared at the feed, wishing I had a better view. Then, a glimmer of hope and online notification. I dug out an old webcam from my closet, craving human contact after days of isolation. It felt comforting to see my friend's face on the screen, even though our conversation was strangely vague. She abruptly asked for my email before ending the call. Soon after, an email from Amy invited me for dinner at our usual pizza spot. Relieved to socialize, I almost rushed out but checked my inbox first. A cryptic email warned, "Seen with your own eyes, don't trust them." It unnerved me, given my recent isolation and odd interactions. My mind raced, suspecting every recent contact, wrong numbers, online friends, even Amy's call. Desperate, I sought signals in my apartment's bathroom. A faint bar allowed me to text everyone, asking if they'd seen someone face-to-face lately. No replies. Panic rose. I dismantled my place, searching for bugs or clues. My world shrank to paranoia and fear of an unseen threat. Days passed, my sanity fraying, until Amy finally visited, confirming my fears were baseless. Embarrassed, I planned to destroy this journal, my testament to madness. Yet, before opening the door, I noticed the old webcam, its lens pointed towards my writing. Dread washed over me. Had it watched everything? I refused to open the door even when Amy came, unsure if she was real. The terror of being watched consumed me. I destroyed every electronic device, fearing manipulation. The psychiatrist's explanation of cyberpsychosis seemed plausible, yet I couldn't shake the feeling of being hunted. Knocks on the door intensified my dread. Despite reassurances, I couldn't trust anyone, fearing elaborate deceptions. The fear grew until I barricaded myself, convinced I was the last human alive, bait for an entity outside. Every sound was suspect, every voice a potential trick. Eventually, the knocks ceased. Alone, I contemplated the paper and pen the entity gave me. Blind now, I knew resistance was my only defense. The false Amy visited less frequently, testing my resolve. I clung to the hope that my defiance somehow protected the real Amy. The doctor read my scribbled note, pitying my delusion. He repeated the lie that I was wrong, but I knew the truth. My will was the last barrier against a malevolent force that sought my surrender. In this darkness, I clung to my resolve, uncertain if my defiance made me a hero or a fool.
Thanks for watching. For more creepypasta videos, subscribe and turn on the notification bell.